Morning, y'all. Let's go see those babies. Okay, update on the pasture. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I have planted some grass. Now, we've had some really good warm days here, and you can tell it's raining today. So it's those good, slow, steady rains that we need for the grass seed. And you can see the grass is starting to pop here in the pasture. So the next thing I've got to do is fertilize this pasture and overseed it as soon as this grass is up to the point where it can hold on to other grass seeds down in there. So it looks real good, and I don't know, you can't see what I'm seeing here, the type of grass that's mixed in, but I've got several different types planted, but I will plant some bahia next. Now, let's go check on the mini barn and do an update on it and an update on that pasture because it has been fertilized and reseeded. Now, it looks like I just got up out and about this morning, but I have already been to Tractor Supply this morning and got some more cattle panels and supplies for fencing. And that is for the Lazy Garden project that I'm working on to fence that in and clear that area back there. But right now, I want to kind of update you on where we are on the mini barn and this pasture. So I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna get really close. That is the grass that I planted. So it's coming up really good, some spots better than others. And I know you can't see it out there from where you're at, but I can. And it won't be long now once this gets up, because I did fertilize first, then I throwed out the grass seed. But once this gets up pretty good bit, then I can rotate the goats in here while I reseed and fertilize the other pasture. But here is the mini barn. Look how good that looks. So he's still got to finish it up a little bit, get the finishing touches on, and we'll clean the materials out of here. But it's going to be a perfect little building for the goats to get in out of the rain. And then we've got some like little open stalls on the sides where I can put some hay. And that's on both sides. So it's exactly that. It's a little mini barn. I told Tony I wanted to utilize this pasture as soon as the grass gets up to where I can put some livestock on it and be able to seed and fertilize the other pasture. And he was more than happy to oblige with a mini barn. And look, y'all, look what he has done. I have a goat weather vane. Look at that, isn't that cute? And on that same pole, I've got birdhouses. Now, this is planted with winter rye for right now to get a carpet on the ground, so to speak, because it does real well with the cooler temps and cooler ground, but will not do good in the summer. So when the weather does turn warm enough, I will have to come out here and, throw some more bahia seeds out and get that going, but I need something for it to stick to and the seed not wash away. So this pasture and that pasture will both have bahia grass in there, which is really good for livestock, sheep, goats, whatever. Over here, the main purpose of the mini barn, not only is it for goats. Y'all know that I'm getting Goldie from Brooke and Jason when their emu gets big enough that it can be company to Nugget, and the emu that I'm getting gets big enough to be company for Goldie. Now, that's coming real soon, but I had to have the perfect emu, and I wanted a standard color emu to start with that is not related to Goldie. And I will be getting it from Milligan Farms, just FYI. But it has been hatched. So that is coming, and you will get to see that baby very soon. I am very excited about it. I cannot wait to get that little baby here. And you'll get to see lots of little play hours with it, and hopefully you'll get to see some emu goat love with all the babies. That would be very nice. But I'm super excited that I'm getting the pastures ready. I did go and get a fence charger for putting an electric wire around the top of the fence to just make it taller. And I'm super excited. Can y'all see how green that is? I mean, I don't know that y'all can see it as good as I can, but that's some green grass. That is so exciting. Not only did I plant the grass out there in the pastures, but I also planted some in my yard because and if you've watched my channel and Brooke and Jason's channel, you know that we have a lot of sand here. And grass just does not grow well here in our area. So when we get grass to come up, we get excited. That's grass. I'm excited. I'm excited about grass growing. I know, it's grass, but it's growing. It doesn't take much to make me happy. Y'all, look at this. Look at this baby. This one, I want to say this one and the other little girl that's so tiny is my favorites. I know I should not have favorites, but how pretty is this, y'all? It is like an off-white with a cream collar, a black stripe down its back. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. I think I'm just in love. Yeah, I think I'm in love with you. Y'all, I don't know what to say. You know, the world needs a little more of this. It's just a nice break to come to the barn, hear the barn sounds, have this up in your lap, getting kisses, getting loves. Now, they still aren't as tame as all the other ones, but you know, you have to work with them a little bit every day. You have to put them in your lap, pet them while mama's eating. Just give them all kinds of little loves. And they will be pets. They will start to jump in your lap and want the little loves and pets. See, it's not so bad, is it? They begin to trust you and love you just like their mamas do. I was thinking about it this morning, and really that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today, is how the world has changed. And I want to talk to you about this because I want you to know that it happens. It happens frequently, and you know, and people don't care about you. They'll just do it because they can. It's not like the trust that you get from these little creatures that are born. you just really can't trust that everybody is on the up and up, and that, you know, people are just evil sometimes. I try to find the good in everyone, but then there are those out there who are just evil. So I got a call the other day, and the person said that they were, I believe it was Deputy Brown, maybe, from the sheriff's office here. Well, the call came in from a county that was not our county, but it was a county in Alabama. And they called me by the wrong name at first. So I said, "Who did you say you're looking for?" And then they called me by the right name and said that I had missed a federal grand jury duty this week. And I said, "Well, I did not get a jury duty notice in the mail, so I don't know how I missed one. Are you sure you have the right person?" And his phone kept going dead, and I kept hearing a bunch of talking in the background. So I think he was being coached on what to say next. And finally, the line went dead, and I knew it had to be a scam. So I called the sheriff's office myself, because after they had called twice, I forgot to mention that, they had already called once, and they were telling me that I had a warrant. So, you know, you kind of begin to believe it a little bit, but in the back of your mind, you know that the phone call did not come from your county, and it was weird that the line would go completely silent. They would mute me, and you know, I just really kind of got to thinking about it. So I called the sheriff's office, and I asked them, did they have this? "I got your baby. Come on. I got your baby. There you go. Her's a good mama. Her's a good mama. Yeah. Her's a good mama. Get away from the camera." Stop. You done something to the camera. Yeah. Do you want to get down and go to mama? It's eating. Is that baby eating? Huh? Is the baby eating? Let me find your other baby. Okay. I got the little boy now. You got to sit up here and get petted. So anyway, I called the sheriff's office, and I asked them, did they have this deputy that worked there? And they said, "No, we don't have a deputy by that name." I said, "Okay. Well, did you call, or did you have someone to call and tell me that I missed a jury duty and that I had a warrant for my arrest?" And she laughed, and she said, "You know, that scam goes around about every 2 to 3 months. And she said, here's what they're going to tell you to do. You're going to have to go and buy a card or put money into this machine at Walmart, of all things, and pay your way out of the arrest warrant." And she said, "You won't believe how many people fall for this and go and give these people money." Well, not me. So I blocked that particular number that they called from on my phone, and the sheriff's office told me that they would put something out on their Facebook page to let people know not to fall for the scam. But why can't people just get a job or quit picking on people and be nice? And the world needs a little more goat loving, don't you think? A little more baby goat in their lives. You know what? They need to pet a baby goat. If they would pick up a baby goat and pet it and love it. What are you doing? You don't like the fact that I got your baby? Huh? April is such a good mama. She is a good mama. She always has been. Last year was her first birth, and she only had one, Inez, and she was just a really good mama. Now, April is one of my best milkers, and that's why I had her bred this time, was because I needed some goat milk for some soap, and she will get up here on the milk stand, and she'll stand in place and just let you milk her. She doesn't move until you're done. She's just a really, really good milking goat. Look, she is smelling and licking this baby up here in my lap. She doesn't like the fact that I've got her baby. April, you want him back? It's yours? It's yours? You want your baby back? Do you want your baby back? Oh, she just licked me. Yeah, I got your baby. I'm going to give him back to you, okay? Because I need to go and love on Maple's babies. I need to go love on Maple's. But y'all be careful. And I really wanted to talk to you about that this morning, because if it happened to me and I almost got to believe, because I don't ever believe in stuff like that, but if I almost got to believing in it, I know there's other people out there that would believe when something happens like that. I just don't like that. I just think that the world ought to be able to go out to the barn and hold a baby goat and love one another. And you won't believe how many negative comments, even on a YouTube video, that you get. Why do people feel the need to, number one, scam other people? Number two, to be so negative to people who are just putting their lives out there. Be negative and say rude things to people just because they can. I just don't get it. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to love one another and to respect one another. And if anybody needed you for anything, you were there for them. Any of my farm friends, or anybody for that matter, know that they can at any point in time give me a call if I'm needed, and I will be there. I'm trying to love on you and show you that it's okay. You'll get loved on. You'll get held and petted, and you can play and jump around. Oh, that dog's so noisy. I love your blue eyes. I love those little icicles you've got. Yes. You are a beautiful, beautiful girl. So, I think you're a beauty. Your brother is Midnight. Oh, you're liking that, aren't you? Y'all, wouldn't it be nice if everybody was kind to one another and just enjoyed some sweet animal lovings? Yes. It would be so sweet. You want down? You want to go see your mama? Oh, she's liking it. She's not running from me. That's a start. That's a start. Look how sweet they are, y'all. Can y'all see them back there? Maple is such a good mother and trusted me so much with the birth of these babies. She literally wanted to have them in my lap. Now I've got big decisions to make because I'm very, very particular about where the babies will go. I can't keep everyone that's born here, but I'm very particular about where they go. So there is a little girl whose parents are wanting to get her some goats as pets. And it's situations like that where I know they're going to go to a good home to where I let them go, because there's such an emotional connection. I've got to finish feeding. I've been in here loving on goats and talking the whole time I've been here and haven't got any feeding done this morning. And they're all standing around looking at me like, what is up? Where is our food? Nellie, I got to shovel yours again. So at night, Nellie does it here. In the daytime, Nellie does it on the outside. Well, y'all remember, love one another, be kind, don't scam people, and pet a baby goat. And y'all farm on.